Open doors do not necessarily equal green lights. Sometimes people think the door opened, it must be God's will. No, the door opened, it may be God's will. If you try to guide your life via interpreting providence, you're opening yourself up to a lot of dangers. Imagine somebody, right? Imagine somebody's really upset with somebody and they're driving home. Like, I'm just so mad. I want to call this person right now and I want to give them a piece of my mind. But you know what? I'm thinking I should probably cool down. I should probably be more patient before I get on the phone with them. And they look up and they see a billboard and the billboard says, call now. And they say, okay, that's what God wants. God wants me to call them up and give them a piece of my mind. I'm doing it right now. Open doors don't equal green lights. Be careful of how you try to interpret providence and signs. So people do that kind of thing with open doors or interpreting, situations like that. But closed doors can also be so helpful and instructive. Because sometimes God works through shutting doors to get us right to where He would want us to be. Sometimes people perceive closed doors as an excuse to give up. And they say, you know what, I'm just done, I've tried. You can imagine Paul and the team saying, I guess God doesn't want us to be on this missionary journey. Maybe He's mad about what happened with Paul and Barnabas. Maybe it's that. Maybe we should just go home. That's not what they do. They keep going. They see the shut doors as changing the route, but not ending the journey. Some of you might remember the game Pac-Man. If you're going to play Pac-Man, you know this. You can't stop moving. You just can't. Even if you wanted to, you can't. Well, I guess if you go into the corner, then you're just stuck in the corner. But if you're going to play the game well, you have to just keep moving. You keep moving. And so much of the Christian life is like that. You may have one door of opportunity for ministry shut, and you know what you do? You don't go in the corner and stop moving. You keep looking for other people to serve in Jesus' name. 1 Corinthians 15, we are to be steadfast, immovable, abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that our labor is not in vain.